Hi there, Ellwood City fans, alongside Sto-Rox Viking fans. Welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. We're bringing you live coverage of WPIL JV basketball. It's the Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the Sto-Rox Vikings. My name is Brad Windhorst, alongside my dad, Dave Windhorst, on camera. Thad Sturgeon will be joining us for the varsity matchup. We've got JV at 6 at the top of the hour here, and then 7:30 tonight will be the varsity game, Sto-Rox and Ellwood City. Right off the bat, folks, you have to bear with us. We have not received yet still a Sto-Rox Vikings roster, so as of right now, we're going to have to go by numbers, so we do apologize right off the bat. We're working with the front desk. Everybody is a little bit behind on rosters, apparently, during the basketball season just to kick us off in winter sports, so bear with us on that. A couple standing updates already. A couple teams around the entire 3A Section 1 have played, and that's Riverside Panthers. They went 2-0, and they actually won their tournament there. I think they were playing in a tournament up north. Ellwood City, obviously, with a split. They lost to Union just a couple days ago, and then they came back and defeated Rochester Rams pretty easily. Aaron Lake had a big night, 31 points, 8 rebounds, and Chris Smiley as well had big numbers. He had over 11 points and 6 steals and 5 blocks or something like that, and 4 assists. And a big night for Chris Smiley and Aaron Lake. They were both named the All-Star Tournament MVPs for Ellwood City. And then Beaver Falls sitting there at 0-2, so not many games played just yet, but this is technically, officially, week number 2 in WPIL basketball, so we are about ready to tip off. JV is 7-minute quarters. Sto-Rox will be in the black jerseys and green numbering, which is going to be a pain in the butt. I'm surprised that is allowed, but we'll leave that one alone. That's not for us to debate. Ellwood City will win, or actually, yep, they'll win the tip-off here quickly by Alver, and Tyler Smiley will get the ball on a quick foul against Sto-Rox. Ellwood City will be wearing their white home jerseys with the blue pinstripes on the sides and blue numbers. So starting for the Wolverines is number 4, Tyler Smiley. Then it'll be number 10, that's Cuevas. Number 13, Jeff Coate. Number 23, that is Alver. And then 24, that is Keithan Jones. Those are your starters for the Wolverines. First free throw is up and is no good by Smiley. Second free throw attempt up, and this time it's good. So the early 1-0 lead here in the early going in favor of the Wolverines. Starters for Sto-Rox Vikings. Again, very hard to see the numbers. I got 13, 15, 12, 35, and that's the number I don't have. Shot from 3, no good. Rebound the backside here. Taken inside. Around the horn we go. 12 with the runner. It's up. No good. It's going to be tipped around, taken by Cuevas. So Cuevas with the rebound there. Outlets quickly, and another foul, and one. Bucket is good by Tyler Smiley. So that's another bucket and the foul. That'll be the second foul on the Sto-Rox Vikings. And that'll quickly make the score 3-0 with Smiley going for the N1. Free throw is up, and it's good. And quickly a 4-0 start for the Wolverines in this one. Last starter is number 30. That's the big boy for the Vikings. Don't have sizes either, but we can get you those numbers. Shot by number 30 is no good. Rebounded by Jeff Coate on the backside. Jeff Coate bringing the ball up here. Pass over to Cuevas. Cuevas having a good season to start off at the varsity level as well. Unfortunately there, he is turned over. Outlet there, up to the hoop. It's up, no good. Tipped around, taken there by Alver. So Cuevas and company kind of get away with a break there. Wolverines with the ball once again. Jeff Coate, double team, and a bad pass. It's got to be faster than that. Stolen by the Vikings. Shot from 3 by number 12 is up, no good. Backside rebound, no good again. Back-to-back rebounds for the Vikings. Tip there. Up through the middle, back out to around the horn. 3 ball, it's up, no good. Rebound, Keithan Jones. Keithan Jones will outlook here, and Jeff Coate left open. He'll put the lefty. It's up, and it's good. So nice bucket there by Jeff Coate, and a nice assist there by Keithan Jones and company. Things so far going pretty darn good for the Wolverines. 6-0 lead into the corner. Surprised they didn't call travel there. Picked up the feet, but he'll drive to the hoop. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Vikings. They'll reset from 3. This time it's up, no good. Rebound's going to be taken there by Jeffcoat. Nice box out by Adam Jeffcoat. He'll pass up quickly here to Smiley. Smiley looks to drive. Kicked into the corner to Jones. He thought about it. Thinks otherwise. Fast-moving first quarter here. 4:35 remaining. Jeffcoat getting resistance there, and unfortunately that's over and back. Yep. Folks that join us here, those white tinted yellow lines, those are for the volleyball matches with the white lines. That blue line right down the middle, that's the timeline. So ball turned back over to the Vikings, looking for their first bucket. The runner is up, and it's good. Nice move there by number 15. He'll get the two-pointer and assisted there. Very nice by number 35. Ball stolen by 13 to the hoop. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Cuevas. Cuevas up to Smiley. Wolverines do not mind rushing up the court. We're going to see if that's going to be an overback, and yes, it is. Smiley did get a little contact there, but they're going to say it was all on Smiley, so another turnover, back-to-back turnovers for the Wolverines. Officially 4:03 rolling clock here. Again, 7-minute quarters. First quarter here for the JV game. Feet are moving, but they're not calling travel. Picks up his dribble, pass over to number 13, kicked over to the corner. Runner again, this time it's good again by number 15. So back-to-back runners by number 15 is good. Gives a 6-4 lead now. That lead trimmed to 2. Ball tipped around, Jeffcoat gets it back, but good defense by the Vikings. Dribbling up is number 15. That runner is then blocked by Jeffcoat. So Jeffcoat will get the block, and change of possession there. The ball was caught there by number 15. So it'll be back to the Wolverines. We're going to get a timeout, though. A quick timeout here taken by, I believe, the Wolverines. So we'll take a timeout with them. 3:26 remaining in this first quarter. All right, folks, welcome back here. Out of that full timeout by the Wolverines. There'll be Ellwood ball here. Full court pressure by the Sto-Rox Vikings, already tipped. Got to get it out of the corner. They do. Smiley will bring up the ball here. Tyler looking to turn the corner. Could have called for a travel, but he got away with it. Keith and Jones down the baseline. Kick out here. A.J. Smith for 3. It's up halfway down, halfway around. It falls for 3. Number 22, A.J. Smith for 3, assisted by Keith and Jones. Pass goes over into the corner here. Taken by the Vikings, down 9-4 in this first quarter. 2:50 remaining. Shot from 3, it's up, no good. Backside rebound, nice rebound there by number 22 again, A.J. Smith. Pass up to Smiley across the Keith and Jones. They'll reset here. Shot there's no good, rebounded by the Vikings. Looking to outlet once again. That's number 15. That's L.J. Washington. We finally got a roster here. Pass down low. Back up to L.J. Washington. Washington around that corner. Got the big guy, Alver, defending there. Around the horn to number 12. That's Aiden Thomas. Kick out to Khalil Jennings. all the way over to the far side of Washington. He'll drive. He'll pass out of that double team. Nice defense here by the Wolverines. Breaks down there. Shot no good. Rebounded by the offense. Shot line drive is no good. Rebounded there by Alver. Last gentleman is Maurice, number 35, Maurice Griffin. Kicked in the corner. A.J. Smith tries it again. No good. That would have been nice to have back-to-back hoops, but rebound to the Vikings. Drive. Kick out here to Washington for three. Line drive. Looks good, but a little bit short. Rebounded once again by Jaden. The pass, though, go out of bounds. Nice rebound by Jaden Ryan, number 30, but unfortunately to no avail. And a full sub of lines here, substitutions across the board. Again, folks, you'll have to bear with us. We just got the roster now, so we'll have to get names as we go along the way. Full court pressure again. Keithan Jones off to Tyler Smiley. He'll get out of the double team, kicks it over to Jones. Jones back over to Smiley. This is the way to defeat it. You got to make the quick passes. A.J. Smith, far court. Jones, down low to Alver. He was not ready for it. It's going to be taken there by the Vikings. And we're going to have maybe tie up. Nope. Handoff there to number 25. 25 driving. He'll lose the ball, but it'll be out of bounds off of the Wolverines. So 25, that's Deshaun Smith. Number 24, that's Amir Tolbert. Ball inbounded there. Shot is no good. Deflected and blocked there by Alver. Offensive rebound, though, for the Vikings. Shot once again, no good. This time rebounded by Alver. Alver already 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block in this one. Behind the back, Jones kind of loses the dribble. Ball is going to roll to the corner. It's going to be recovered by the Vikings. Drive there. He puts the shot up. Shot's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped and taken there once again by Steve White. He'll pass over, but A.J. Smith with the steal. He's looking to go all the way to the hoop. That's going to be a foul, and shot's no good, but he does go to the line. So that'll be the 3rd foul on the Vikings. Going the line for 2 is number 22, A.J. Smith. First one rims around. Fortunately, there's a number 3 that's not on the roster for Sto-Rox. So there's always that one name we just miss. So we'll have to figure out who that number 3 is. Second free throw attempt. It's up, no good. Checking in was Biondi as that ball goes out of bounds off of the Vikings to stay with the Wolverines. Biondi checking in, number 15. Okay, so number 21 is Ronnie. The ball's inbounded. You talk about it, you ask for it, you receive it. We got an update. Ronnie Woodson, number 3, as that shot is up and is good. Nice shot there. I believe that was Keithan Jones, number 24, for 2. Down to 5 seconds remaining here. 3 seconds, got to kick it out. Deep 3 from 28 feet. Hits the rim, goes out, almost goes down, and that'll be the buzzer for the first quarter. So after the first quarter, folks, Wolverines up by 7, 11-4. You're watching JV WPIL basketball here on Ellwood City Sports. right, folks, welcome back here. Second quarter about ready to get underway. 11-4 lead in favor of the Wolverines. Started off strong and kind of went on a cold streak, but they finished it off with a nice bucket by Ethan Jones to get into double digits, 11-4. Pass down low, left wide open. No coverage there. Shot turnaround is no good. Rebounded by Jeffcoat. So nice, good rebound. Jeffcoat now with 3, but stolen back by the Vikings. Shot from 3 is good. So a nice shot by number 5, Steve White. He's now got 3 points in on the action for the Vikings. Shot there from Smiley. Short-changed it, just missed. It's no good. So the rebound, or the ball will go out of bounds. Back to the Vikings. So ball inbounded here for the Vikings. Make something happen here. Pass there stolen by Alver. He's making a defensive presence so far in this one. Pass up to Tyler Smiley. Around the horn here to Jeffcoat. They'll reset here. First minute of the second quarter. Drive by Biondi. Off to Alver. He'll turn. He'll put it up. He is blocked there by number 5. And that's a good block and rebound by Steve White. Drive there, picks up his dribble. That is Ronnie Woodson. They'll look to drive here, kick off. Nice look, but unfortunately, number 24, Amir Tolbert, was not ready for it. Biondi uplets up to Smiley now. It's up, no good. Rebound, Alver, back out to Jeffcoat. Short little 2 here, hits the rim, no good. So defensive rebound once again by the Vikings, Elijah McGuire. Drive here by number 1, which fortunately we don't have a number 1 from what I see. Biondi up to Jeffcoat. Kicked out here to Jones from 3. Bending, no good, out of bounds. I think this is going to stay with the Wolverines. Yes, it does. So a couple substitutions here for the Vikings. Looking to be a split here back to the original lineup. Number 3, 5, 13, 15, and 20 are out there for the Vikings. Drive here by Tyler. Kick off to Alver. Nice look. Just need the finish. Rebounded there by the big guy, number 5, Steve White. He'll outlet. Euro step. Takes an extra step, but no call there. Shot from the elbow is up and good. So nice bucket there by Steve White. He's got 5 points of the 9 for the Vikings. 11-9 now. Keith Jones off to Alver. He's ready this time. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded there by number 3, Woodson. And I think we're going to get a floor foul here. Yep, we're going to get a foul against Ellwood City. That'll be their first, in fact, the first of the game. Couple substitutions here. Checking in is number 12, D'Angelo Jones for the Wolverines. Number 30 will check in. Sorry, my apologies. So A.J. Smith checked back in, number 22 for the Wolverines. Through the middle there, somehow gets way through. All the way to the corner for 3. Line drive, it's good by number 12, Aiden Thomas. And just like that, the Vikings get their first lead of the game, 12-11. Turnover here taken by the Vikings. They're looking to outlet. They do. Off to 12. Shot, it's up, no good. Rebounded there, but taken by the Vikings. Outlet, once again, everything going now in favor of the Vikings. Shot, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped around. There's going to be an over the back maybe. Yeah, I think they're going to call a push or a little over the back. That foul will be on the Vikings. So Wolverines kind of get away with a possession there where it looked like all the offensive rebounds and everything going in favor of Sto-Rox. Pass over to Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat driving. Kick over. Biondi to Jones. I like the movement by the Wolverines. Just got to be ready for it. Unfortunately, well, it comes back to D'Angelo Jones down low. He'll kick out to Jeffcoat. Around the horn, Biondi. He'll look to drive. Kick out to Jones. Left open. Oh, he took steps. Got away with that one. Jones will reset. Looking to drive. Met with resistance. Biondi now with the ball. Kick out. A.J. Smith looks to drive. He'll put the runner up, and he is fouled. So foul will go against the Vikings. Again, Wolverines moving the ball well. It's just everybody's just not ready for the bucket. They're not ready to go to the hoop. So Ellwood City will get bailed out. Foul there. It's against the Vikings. That'll be the team's second. Going to the line for 2 is A.J. Smith, number 22. First free throw shortchanged, missed. Alver and Tyler Smiley will check back in, 23 and 4 for the Wolverines. Second free throw attempt here. Line drive, this time halfway down, in and out. Offensive rebound there by Alver. Goes all the way around the horn, taken there by Tyler Smiley. He'll look underneath the hoop. Biondi left open. Back out to Smiley for 3. Short change, rebound goes to the Vikings. Number 5, White. Outlets, shot there is up and good. Nice bucket by number 12, Adam Thomas. He's got 5, and I think we're going to have it over. Yeah, it's going to be a turnover. Fortunately, A.J. Smith, his pivot foot went over the line, so that'll go back to the Vikings here. Just 3:01 remaining. Into the corner, dribbling around, gets out of it. Set reset by L.J. Washington. Washington getting the call in the plays here. Back to Washington, left wide open, runners up and good. Easy bucket there by the Vikings. Backdoor cut is wide open. Wolverines with the ball. Jeff Cope, backdoor cut here to Alver. Deep shot here, up and no good. That is not his game. Rebounded by Woodson. Outlet here, up the horn. Shot is no good. Rebounded by 15. Reset once again, no good. This time taken by A.J. Smith. So everybody is out and running right now, and there's going to be a push and a foul from behind. That foul will go against the Vikings. That'll be the team's third with 2:19 remaining here in the first half. Checking back in is number 24, Keithan Jones, and then number 30, that being Jaden Ryan for the Vikings. Ball inbounded here by Biondi. Got to get it in. He does. Out to Tyler Smiley. Reset of the ball here. A.J. Smith with the ball. He'll look to drive. He does. Got a lane. He'll put it up, and it's good. Nice move by A.J. Smith for 2. Good stuff by A.J. Smith. That'll end the run there for the Wolverines. They needed a bucket badly, and they got it. 16-13 now. Back out to Ryan for 3. Bending, no good. Rebounded by Keithan Jones. Outlet pass up here to Tyler Smiley. Left open. He'll take that 3. Why not? Bank is not there. It's no good. Rebounded backside once again there by number 3, Woodson. Woodson brings the ball up here. Goes in the corner there to Jennings. Jennings almost lost it there. Was number 30, Ryan. Vikings keep it down the baseline. Kicked it around. Still in play. Shot is up. No good. Backside rebound tipped around off, I think, of Ellwood. So it'll stay with the Vikings. Rebounding early was for Ellwood, and now all of a sudden it's quickly switched. Vikings have to have at least 10, if not more, offensive rebounds. Quick inbounds here. Up to the point. Nice drive. Into the trees. It gets through. Doesn't fall, though. Good rebound by Alver. That'll now count him with 5 rebounds. A.J. Smith looking to move. Drives to the hoop. He almost lost it, but they are going to call a foul. Ooh. I like the move by A.J. Smith. I like the reach in, too. I thought it was there, and it looked good, but they're going to call the foul, and that'll be the 4th on the Vikings. So A.J. Smith, he's been the most active on offense here for the Wolverines. Looking to add to his list. Shot is up, and it's good. So nice line drive there for A.J. Smith. I think that will give him now officially 6 points. Jeff Coate will check back in as we're down to minute 6 remaining in this first half. Second free throw, line drive this time is good. So that'll cut the lead down to just 1 at 16-15 with minute 6 remaining. Up with the ball was Washington. He'll dribble it off all the way now to number 12, Thomas. Back out to number 3. That's Woodson. Down low to Ryan. He'll look to make the move. He gets the Euro step. The shot is just not falling, but the offensive rebounds are there. Reset here by Washington. 42 seconds. He'll look to cut. Nice play by Jones. He'll get the strip. It actually goes to A.J. Smith. He'll outlet to Keithan Jones. He'll hold it. Out to Jeffcoat for 3. It's good for 3. Adam Jeffcoat gets in on the action. He's now got 5 assists. 2. Number 24, Keithan Jones. Come down the other end. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Tyler Smiley, and that's a big rebound. And they're going to get a foul, and that's big now because that is 5. So that'll put Ellwood in the bonus with 18.6 officially left in the first half. Again, folks, if you joined us late, first quarter was 11-4, all in favor of Ellwood. And then all of a sudden, Vikings go on a run. They score about 10 points in a row. But Ellwood City fighting back here just a little bit. Smiley to the line for 2. First one hits the backboard rim and it falls. Sometimes it takes a little luck. That's his 3rd out of 4 free throws made so far in this one. D'Angelo Jones will come back in. Number 32 will check in. That's Elijah Kincaid. And number 30, Ethan Simmons. Second free throw is up, no good. Tipped around, taken there by number 15, Washington. He's got 5 rebounds. Outlet, shot is up, and it's good. Nice bucket there by number 13, Khalil Jennings. Got to get the ball in. Oh, goodness gracious. That's the second time that's happened. Pass goes up to Kincaid. Unfortunately, he spins and takes extra steps. That's going to be turned over back to the Vikings with 1.6 remaining. It's a big opportunity here. They got to get it inbounds, though. Here's the shot. Nobody guarding him. Hits the backboard. It's no good. But, folks, that's the buzzer. It's halftime with a 19-18 lead in favor of Ellwood City. The Vikings outscore Ellwood in that quarter 14-8. So big quarter by the Vikings to get back into it. A 7-point lead trimmed down to 1. We'll take a timeout, folks. We'll take a break here. It's 19-18, Ellwood City JV with the lead. Stay with us, folks, here in Lincoln High School Big Gym. It's Ellwood City Sports, WPIL Basketball. right, folks, welcome back into Lincoln High School Big Gym. Halftime's wrapping up here. Third quarter about ready to get underway. 7 minutes are up on the board. 19-18 lead for the Ellwood City Wolverines. They had 11-4 lead after that first quarter, and then a 14-8 run. Sto-Rox scoring 10 unanswered points there, basically, and finish out. Ellwood does fight back a little bit, goes on an 8-4 run to take back the lead. 19-18, a lot of rebounding and a lot of sloppy play on offense, transitioning to defense, and making things happen for both teams. Again, folks, the varsity game will be at 7:30, about under an hour from now. It'll be the same live link here. We'll take a break between the two games, and we'll come back for the varsity game. Brad Windhorst here alongside Dave Windhorst for Ellwood City Sports. Thad Sturgeon will be joining us at the varsity level. And bear with us again, folks. The numbers for Sto-Rox are not easy to see. You got black jerseys with the green numbers, and unless you're facing straight on, it is very hard to see. So bear with us with names and numbers. We do have a JV roster. Well, we will get a varsity one. It will be written down. So, again, just bear with us with names and numbers. So Ellwood will be the first to receive the ball here and take the ball at the midcourt here. 7 minutes up on the board. 19-18 lead. Nobody truly in foul trouble. Leading the charge for the Wolverines was number 22, A.J. Smith. He had 7 points, 6 rebounds by Alver. So offense and rebounding for the Wolverines there. On the flip side, L.J. Washington, he had 6 points. Steve White had 5, as well as Aiden Thomas for 5. Shot from 3 is no good. Rebound will go to number 5. That is Steve White. Now give him 4 rebounds as well. Kick out here once again from 3. Line drive is short. I like the look for the Vikings, but just a little bit short. This full court pressure, it's a 1-2-2 full court pressure by the lead guy is making havoc for the Wolverines. They just get it in time over the timeline, but the ball is going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Ellwood, but a lot of pressure on the ball is the Vikings' go-to thing. Biondi will hand the ball off to Jeff Cope. There's Keithan Jones downloading the corner to Alver. Alver looking to make a play. Tipped by Biondi. He'll put it up. Shot is no good. Rebound's going to be tipped around and taken there by number 12. That's Aiden Thomas. Pass in the corner here. Thought about the 3, but he'll drive out of it. Puts the runner up. Line drive is no good. Rebounded there by number 4, Tyler Smiley. Keithan Jones with the ball here. Running the court all the way down the line. Up to Alver. It's up and it's good. Alver just waiting to receive. A nice assist there once again by Keithan Jones. That'll give him 3 assists in this one. Now back to the Vikings offense. Dribble drive here. Handoff back out to the point. Thought about the shot, but in the corner now. Line drive. Runner to the hoop. No good, but the rebound offensively is going to be taken by number 5. Again, that's Steve White, and give credit to Steve White. He drives to the hoop, shot is no good, but he follows his own rebound. Gets another offensive possession. Inbounds there once again, back to White, up to the point. Thinking about that shot is Woodson, but go down low, tipped around. Almost stripped. Can't double touch it here, although they did say it was batted around. Into the corner for 3. Line drive, no good. Rebounded by Alver. Alver now officially 8 rebounds. 2 points, 8 rebounds. Jeff Cote looking for the cut there was Biondi, but yeah, there we go to Biondi. Back out over to Smiley, left open for 3. Line drive, no good. Rebound taken by Alver. The put back, and he is fouled. Well, folks, size does matter underneath the hoop. Alver right around that 6'2", 6'3" range. He gets the offensive rebound, and he'll go to the line with the first foul on Sto-Rox. First free throws up. No good. Going for the and one here is Alver. Second one this time is good. So that'll extend the lead here a little bit for the Wolverines. So they try to get a little bit of separation. Pass too high and too far into the corner. Intended to Thomas, but just a little too high from Jennings. So the ball will go back over to the Wolverines here. 2.5 minutes into this one, and oh, that's a tough foul there. That's a foul you don't want to give. Basically right around 60 feet from the hoop. That is not a foul you want to take. That'll be the second on Sto-Rox. Jeffcoat with the ball here. He'll drive. Dribble, gets into the corners. Smiley, he's going to have to try to get out of it. He does. Off to Alver. Alver will drive to the hoop. The runner is then blocked there from behind. Nice big block there by number 5, White. Pass out to the point here to Washington. He takes the extra step. No call there. Nice extra pass, though, to number 5. Good look to White. It's good. Give the assistant credit there to L.J. Washington. Stolen there once again by the Vikings. Outlet to Washington. It's up and it's good. So the ball was stolen there by Jennings. He'll get the assist as the bucket is good by Washington. Biondi looking to drive. He does into the corner. Smiley for 3. Line drive. Too hard. Rebound. Backside. Alver. He'll look to go up with it, but he is fouled. So that'll quickly be the 3rd foul on Sto-Rox. And that size difference is making a difference. They're going to check him out. So subbing in now will be number 35. That's Maurice Griffin. And number 20, Elijah McGuire. Keithan Jones back out here to Jeffcoat. We'll reset to Smiley. Smiley, good resistance there. I'm surprised, no foul. They're going to call over and back. I get the hand check, but at some point, you're going to have to recover. So the ball will go back to Sto-Rox here. 3:34 remaining. We got a tie ball game. One of the very few times we've been tied, obviously since 0-0. Good double team there. Vikings do get out of it. Washington with the runner. It's up. Bending, no good. Rebound once again to Alver. He has been a beast. 9 rebounds now for Alver. Jones with the ball here. Splits the defenders. Runner's no good. Rebound Alver. He'll put it back, and it's good. And that's what you need, folks. Alver, he's starting to get some action here. 4 points, 10 rebounds now so far in this one. Down in the corner. Drive, nice drive. Alley-oop, no good. Rebound put back for 2 is good by number 3. That's Ronnie Woodson. He's now got some points in this one. Jeffcoat with the ball here. Got to get out of the double team. They're going to call a jump ball here, and it's going to go back to the Vikings. And unfortunately for the Wolverines, they got to move the ball faster. If not, they're going to get caught in these corners real fast. Ball inbounded here. Rolling clock, 2:40 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Good drive there, kick back out to Washington. Washington running the point very well. Extra pass there, unfortunately, too far and out of bounds. It was the right move. So the ball will go back to the Wolverines. Keithan Jones with the ball here. He'll drive up through the middle, but he is stripped from behind. Taken there by number 20, McGuire. Kick out here for 3. Bending too far. It's going to be tipped around and taken by Washington. Extra pass here. Quick pass. Shot is no good. Rebounded there by Keithan Jones. Keithan Jones running the point here. Slows it down just a little bit. Biondi now. Double team. Up to Jones. Up to Smiley. Left open. He'll drive. He's got a little bit of an opportunity. Gets into a double team. He'll pass out of it. Now it's stolen once again. McGuire now with back-to-back steals. Outlet pass, and unfortunately just a little too far. Oh. Good try there by the Vikings, but the ball will go once again back to Ellwood City. And we're going to get a timeout We're going to get a full timeout there, I think, by Ellwood City. Yep. So we'll take a timeout with them, folks. Minute 52 remaining, third quarter action. All right, folks, welcome back here. Minute 52 out of the full timeout by the Wolverines. They'll leave them with 3 timeouts to go in this third and fourth quarter. Pass up here to Smiley, met at mid-court, and there's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul against Sto-Rox. That'll be the 4th foul, so Sto-Rox from here on out with a minute 44 remaining. Any foul will put him at the free throw line for Ellwood. Inbounded here. Biondi over to A.J. Smith. He had the hot hand in that first half, although it's going to be stripped there. Taken once again, this time by McGuire. McGuire with the ball here, pass over. Off to number 25, Deshaun Smith. Up to the point. Smiley there giving some fits there. Pass around the horn once again, off to number 12. The runner is up, and it's good by number 12, Adam Thomas. He's now got 7 points, and the Vikings retake the lead. Just over a minute remaining here. Jones with the ball. Quick passer to Biondi. Into the corner. Alver looks to drive. He does. Euro step. Shot is no good. Biondi, though, gets the offensive rebound. Shot from Alver this time, no good once again. Backside rebound by Washington. Pass up into the corner. Shot from 3 is up. Oh, no good, but rebounded by, once again, Washington. He's now got 8 rebounds. Shot goes up, but is no good. Nice move by, I believe, number 25. That's Deshaun Smith. So the foul will go against Ellwood City. Team second. Going to line for 2 is number 25, Deshaun Smith. First bucket is up and good. So the first free throw is good by Smith. Substitutions here, plenty for the Vikings and Wolverines. Alver will take a breather for the 4th. D'Angelo Jones will come in. I think Khalil Jennings, number 13, comes back in for the Vikings. Second free throw is up, and it's good by Smith. And the Vikings now officially have their largest lead in this one, a 4-point lead, 28-24. Stolen once again by the Vikings. Outlet to Washington. Washington drives. Now Jones steals it right back, and he's got the lane. He's got the oops. He puts it up, and it's good. So nice play there. Steal and 2 points by Keithan Jones. Out and running. Left wide open is number 25, Smith, and he is fouled. And that's a tough one for the Wolverines. A breakdown on defense. That'll be the team's 3rd foul. That'll be on Jones. And that'll put, once again, Deshaun Smith back to the line. Free throw bends off to the side, no good. 12.2 seconds left here in this third quarter. Second free throw is up and is good. It makes the score now 29-26 with 12.2 remaining. 3 points for Smith. Keithan Jones off to Smiley. Smiley's got to get over the timeline. He does. Now he has to look to outlet, and unfortunately he passed in the wrong direction. Oh, boy. It's up and it's good by number 13, Khalil Jennings. He'll have 4 points now, and that'll end the third quarter. So third quarter now 31-26 in favor of Sto-Rox. A big quarter there by the Vikings, outscoring Ellwood 13 to just 7. We'll take a timeout, folks. We'll bring you fourth quarter action. It's the Vikings up by 5. All right, folks, 7 minutes back up on the board here as we start the fourth quarter. The Wolverines with the ball here to start. They got to get something going on offense quick. The ball handling has not been there for Ellwood. The hands have been alive for the Vikings. Pass there, and they're going to finally call it a little too handsy, and there was a lot of hands there by the Vikings. That'll be the first foul of the quarter. Ball will stay with Ellwood. Double team pass there to Biondi. Biondi looking to outlet, back to Jones. Jones, he's got nowhere to go. He almost gets rid of it. He does. It goes through the wickets. That'll be a turnover by the Wolverines. And the hand checking here, the hand play and the reach-ins by Vikings are causing havoc for all Ellwood ball handlers. Quick pass up there, an extra pass. It's going to be tipped around and taken and kind of sat on by Alver. There's no tie-up or anything. Finally a tie-up. And it'll stay with Sto-Rox. Ball inbounded here to Washington. He'll throw it up. It looks good. Nothing but net by Washington for 3. Wow. That was good. Washington now with, looks like 11 points and 8 rebounds. Looks like we're going to have another foul against Sto-Rox here. LJ Washington's going to check out for a little bit as the fouls are starting to stack up for Sto-Rox. Jeffcoat for 3. In and out, rebound by Biondi. He puts it back up, no good. Tipped around, and it's going to be tipped off of the leg of number 13, Khalil Jennings. That three-pointer by Jeffcoat was halfway down. Ball inbounded off to A.J. Smith. Back up to the point here to Keithan Jones. He'll drive, lose the handle, but he'll get bailed out as it tipped off of, I think, number 35's hand, Maurice Griffin. Looking to inlet. Off to Keithan Jones, back over to Jeffcoat. Quick pass there, going to be tipped and then stolen there by number 5, Steve White. He outlets. Vikings do get the ball. Nice hustle. Shot is up, and it's good for 3 by number 12, Adam Thomas, and everything now going in favor of the Vikings. That's 10 points for Thomas. Biondi will drive, down low. Hard dribble, back out to Jeffcoat. Got nowhere to go. Going to get into a double team. It's stripped and taken there by the Vikings. Outlet once again, this time up. It's up, no good. Rebounded there by A.J. Smith. A.J. Smith looking to hustle. Down to Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat will cut back all the way over to Biondi. Biondi drive, kick out to Jeffcoat for 3. It's up. It's good. And a bucket that is Well needed by Adam Jeffcoat. 37-29 now. Driving. Picks up the dribble. Pass over to Griffin. Griffin, the runner, is up. No good. Hard rebound. Good rebound, but tipped out of bounds there by number 25, Deshaun Smith, although they're going to say it stays with Vikings. Checking back in is Tyler Smiley. Vikings will make a move as well to number 3, and that is Ronnie Woodson. Quick inbound. Left wide open for 3. It's no good. Rebound backside by Alver. Alver will pass off to Biondi. Now to Jones. Jones will have to get it across the timeline. Looking to move quick. They do. Smiley now with the ball, and he'll reset. Clock is not rolling here at the scoreboard. Biondi over to Jones. Clock is still not running, although Jones puts it up and it's good. Clock is still not running. So 2 points there for Ellwood City. Now the clock will now time down to 4:53. And a full timeout taken by the Vikings. We'll take a timeout with them. 4:53 remaining in this fourth quarter action. All right, folks, welcome back here. 4:53 officially remaining here. Sto-Rox full court pressure by Ellwood, though. Good trap there. Unfortunately, just a little bit too late. Vikings do get it across the timeline. They'll set it up here, and that is Jennings. Jennings will hand it off here to Thomas. Thomas almost loses the ball is number 5, White. He'll retain it. Pass goes down low, and that's out of bounds off of number 3, Ronnie Woodson, and that will go back to Ellwood. And now to counter that, Sto-Rox is now being told, hey, full court pressure. Make Ellwood make the mistake, and they do. Timely turnovers, an issue for Ellwood. Got to make the extra pass, but you got to be very efficient with it. Ball goes back to the Vikings. Pass down low. There to Griffin. Back up to Jennings. Off to Woodson. Griffin. Quick handoff here. Nice movement by the Vikings. Everybody has now officially touched the ball in this possession. Backdoor cut. Back up to the point. Now over into the corner for 3. Line drive. The bank is open for Adam Thomas. Everything falling for the Vikings. He's now got 13 points. Oh, nice dribble there by Jones. Got to go and finish. Shot is no good. It's going to be tipped and taken there once again by the Vikings. Vikings pass over into the corner here for 3. Line drive. It's up no good. Backside rebound by Smiley. Outlets to almost nobody to Jones. Jones looks up to Alver. He'll drive the hoop, and he'll get resistance. Somehow keeps the dribble and pivot foot. Jeffcoat runner up no good. Tipped around, taken there by Biondi. He'll kick out. Smiley for 3. Bending, no good. Backside rebound for Griffin. Quick movement by the Vikings. Nobody back to guard. Nice extra pass to number 13, Jennings. And folks, the Vikings are running. Pass to Smiley. Back over to Jeffcoat. Back over to Smiley. He'll look to take the shot. It's up. Bending. It's good. A bucket that was well needed there for the Wolverines. Nice assist by Jeffcoat. So far, Smiley and Jeffcoat with the 2 3-pointers, keeping this one close. Single digits still, 42-34. So 30-second timeout there by the Wolverines. Hey, folks, once again, you can check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and, of course, our YouTube page. You turn on the notification and you keep the subscription out there. You'll be notified every single time we go live. Once again, www.ecwolverines.com. All right, folks, game reset here. 2:58 remaining in this fourth quarter. Vikings up 42-34. Wolverines basically have had 2 3-pointers, and that's been it for the most part in the second half. Extra pass there, nice pass, but A.J. Smith got up there, but they're going to call foul. And going to the line for the 2 free throws will be the big guy, number 30, Jaden Ryan. First free throw. Backboard, it drops. It's good. So Jaden Ryan gets in on the scoreboard with his first point, going for the second. Backboard again, no good. Over the back, rebound, put back, it's good. Nice put back by number 13, Khalil Jennings. Good rebound by number 5, Steve White. 11-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Vikings. Unfortunately, stripped there from behind is Alver, and then he'll commit the foul. And, folks, it's 2:35 remaining, but there's been no sign of things changing here for Ellwood City. Kincaid checks in, and DeAngelo Jones checks in. All inbounded in the corner. Double team getting out of it are the Vikings. Nice run and gun opportunity here. 3-on-1. Shot from 3 is no good. Rebounded by Ryan. Heel outlet. Shot for 3 is good. And Washington has had the hot hand. My goodness. I think he's now got 16 points for the Vikings. So 2:12 officially remaining here. Inbounding are the Wolverines. Off to Biondi. Tipped out of bounds here. It'll stay with Ellwood, but again, that's been the name of the game. These turnovers and the pesky defense by the Vikings have made all the difference. Shot from 3, Jeffcoat, no good. Backside rebound is going to be tipped around and taken there by Kincaid, and he's going to be, I thought they were going to maybe call a foul, but he just went out of bounds. So the ball will go back to the Vikings. Couple more substitutions here for Ellwood. So we're down to 1:56 remaining. Again, varsity game at the bottom of the hour here, 7:30, about 28 minutes away. Kincaid with the ball. It's going to be back and forth. We're going to need a tie-up in favor of Ellwood. Minute 48 remaining. A.J. Smith, quick passer, just stolen and outletted to Washington. He'll hand it back to number 5. It's up, no good. Rebound will go to number 13. Everything going in favor of the Vikings. Pass over here off top of the corner for 3. This is going to be bending out of bounds. And I'll go back to Ellwood here. Minute 26 remaining. On the pass over to A.J. Smith. Couple man open, but from 3, A.J. Smith, it's good. So a nice shot by A.J. Smith. He's got 10 points. I would say the one bright side of the Ellwood offense in tonight's game. Just over a minute. Extra pass in the corner. Around the horn we go. Back down the Ryan. Back cross court in the corner. And it's just a bunch of keep away here with 48 seconds. Tipped there by Ethan Simmons, out of bounds. Nice tip there by number 30, Simmons, but to no avail. Stay with the Vikings. 45.6 seconds remaining. At the point here. Pass there. Back out here to LJ Washington, who by far was the team MVP player for the Vikings. He had 16. Again, just playing keep away here are the Vikings. Down to 10 seconds remaining here. And it looks like the Vikings will dribble this one out. Big hands. Great stuff from number 15, LJ Washington. Let's get a count here officially. 6-8. He finishes the game with officially 14 points and at least 8 rebounds and a couple assists. LJ Washington, a great player for the Vikings. He played very well and led the charge. The Vikings win 51-34. The defense was alive. In fact, they hold Ellwood to 8 points in the quarter. Meanwhile, they go for 20. A 20-8 quarter by the Sto-Rox Vikings JV squad. So, folks, we'll take a timeout here. They're going to put time up on the board, 25 minutes. We are, again, 25 minutes away. The varsity game will be same live link, same stream here. We'll take about a 25-minute break, and we'll come back. You're watching Ellwood City Sports, WPIL High School Basketball here on ECS.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Lincoln High School Big Gym as the Ellwood City Wolverines are hosting the Sto-Rox
Vikings.
Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst, Dave Skinny Windhorst running camera tonight for us. Thanks, Skinny, for coming out here tonight on a cold night to run camera for us. Dakota working with the musical here, the play here this week, moving forward. At the JV game here a little bit ago, and now we're coming in with the Sto-Rox Vikings. Just moments away from our national anthem. Wolverines coming in with a record of 1-1. First, what a really good game to start off the season.
Yeah.
The loss to Union, and then in our the tournament that they had here, and then Rochester, they handled them quite easily to make that record of 1-1. Don't have a lot of information on Sto-Rox, folks. Sadly, the WPIL website was maybe not up and going quite yet for information, so we got a little bit of a roster, and we'll do what we can and hope you enjoy the game. We're now going to have the playing of our national anthem. There you have it, folks, our Star-Spangled Banner. And we're just moments away from tip-off here as the Wolverines take on the Vikings of Sto-Rox. Didn't get the official's name, but Mr. Kerr is down there officiating tonight.
Yep. All right, so let's go with the visiting Sto-Rox Vikings, who are going to be playing their first game of the season. Starting us off is number 0, the freshman guard, Carrick Wills. Sophomore guard number 4, Javon Nelson. Sophomore guard number 11, Devon Jackson. Junior guard number 1, Chase Jefferson. And the junior guard is number 2, MJ Thomas. So those are your Sto-Rox Vikings, who have bumped up to the 3A Section 2 for basketball.
And now we're going to have the announcement of our Ellwood City Wolverines. Number 2, sophomore guard, standing at 5'7", Caleb Cervic. Number 20, he's a junior forward, 5'9", Jackson Kerr. Number 3, junior, 6'2", 300 points so far in his career, Aaron Lake. Number 1, senior, 5'9", Chucky Swinesburg. And senior guard, 6'0", 308 points in his previous 3 years, Chris Smiley. Head coach is Dan Bradley. Assistant coach is Ricky Roth. So, Brad, as you said, Sto-Rox moved up here.
Yep. And most of these teams are just starting us off here in the season, getting things going. Riverside. Interesting Riverside team. A pretty decent squad over there. We have to be careful about the Panthers 2-0 in their tournament up north. Beaver Falls 0-2. Those are the only 3 teams, including Ellwood. Ellwood earning that split. And, folks, if you missed the Ellwood City Tip-Off Classic, you missed some gems. There were some really good games. Ellwood and Union was a good one, but Union defeating Blackhawk in double overtime, 91-86. So Again, Ellwood City Tip-Off Classic renewed from 2015-16
That
season.
long ago. There we go. And tip-off, and it's going to be possessed by Ellwood City. Chris Smiley with the ball. Gets it to point guard Caleb Cervic. Caleb around the horn. Chucky Swinesburg bounce pass underneath to Jackson Kerr. Jackson leans the shoulder in, and going to be a foul. It looks like it's going to be on the floor. And folks, Brad, you made me aware of this. I know you did a JV game. These numbers for Sto-Rox are hard to read.
Yes. Yes.
Devin Jackson, the sophomore, number 11, gets the foul, first foul of the game. Now Cervic bounce pass underneath to Smiley. Lefty puts it up, does it? Oh, nice putback up and in by Aaron Lake. Makes the score 2-0.
Yes, nice putback in Lake. 31 points and 8 rebounds last time out. Big numbers.
And I like them points off of rebounds. That's going to be key for these Wolverines moving forward. And a tip ball. Cervic got up there high, but maintained possession. And we're going to have a foul as MJ Thomas drove to the hoop. And he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be a foul on Chris Smiley, his first, team's first. So 26 seconds into the game, both teams with their first foul. Takes it out there to Thomas. Thomas, around the top of the key, guarded there by Cervic. Kicks it over to Jefferson. Jefferson. Wolverines kind of a...
Yep, got a 1-2 or 2-1-2 zone.
2-1-2 is what I was going for.
Actually, 2-3. 2-3.
And underneath there, tip drill. Aaron Lake gets the ball, gets it up there to Chucky Swinesburg. Chucky hands off to Cervic. Cervic going to bring it back out in front in the hands of Swinesburg. Cervic from 3. Oh, but Lake climbs the ladder, but don't get it. Quick pass, and a nice play by Chris Smiley. Gets the steal. He's coming the other way, goes down the lane, puts it up. Lost the handle, and it was blocked. Quickly coming the other way. Got a track meet going on here, folks. And another block, tip drill, and puts it underneath. And get that shot out of here, says Caleb Cervic. The block from behind, all ball from the 5'7" sophomore, tipping it out of bounds. Inbounding now is Nelson from Sto-Rox. Deep pass taken there by Thomas. Thomas. Oh, and another tip. Cervic's hands are everywhere. Puts it up for tic-tac-toe, and Chucky Swinesburg, and he says all ball. It was blocked. Coming the other way is Sto-Rox. 2-0 in a lot of action here. Bounce pass underneath. Smiley is playing some defense tonight. Another tip ball. He puts it out of bounds.
Yep, Aaron Lake last time was all-star roster for the tip-off, and so was Chris Smiley. Chris Smiley, 11 points in that Rochester game, but he had 6 assists, 6 steals, and 5 rebounds. A big night for Chris Smiley as well.
So now inbounding is Sto-Rox. I want to think a new player came in there, number 22, Griffin. And thrown out of bounds. Oh, no, it was touched. It was tipped by the Wolverines. Now Griffin, who came in off the bench, gets it into the hands of Jefferson. Back over to Griffin. Tries pass underneath. Kicks it out there to Wills. A lot of movement here for Sto-Rox now, trying to get the shot. It gets deflected away. Chris Smiley with another steal brings it up the court. I tell you, only being 2-0, there's sure a lot of action. Smiley now surveys. Sto-Rox really. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds as Jackson Kerr gave chase. But, I mean, a lot of fast movement here, Brad. 2.5 minutes in with a score 2-0. Everybody wants to move around, but nobody wants to make a bucket. Jefferson now. Oh, Cervic almost got it again. And he did this time. Gets the steal, throws it out there, and taken by number 4. Cervic was almost going to get called for the travel there. He tried to get it away into the hands of Nelson of Sto-Rox, and he got the easy layup. Nelson now to Lake. Out there to Chucky Swinesburg for 3. Off the front of the rim, don't go. Lake with the rebound, put back, and I thought he was going to get the end one. Shot, don't go. He'll go to the line for 2. How high can Cervic jump?
Oh, he's 5'7" listed, but my goodness, he's got the hops.
Yes, he does. So now Lake, who's got 2 points, or the Wolverines only 2 points. And off the back of the rim too hard. He's 0 for 1 from the line.
I tell you what, Thad, that's a big foul there. That foul was on number 11, Jackson. That's his second.
Good point.
He's been the active player so far for Sto-Rox.
He's all over the court. Lake misses the second one, and Wills with the rebound. Wills brings it up. Almost could have traveled there. Gets it over to Jefferson. Bounce pass. There's from the baseline shot. About 15-footer for Jackson. Gets the first lead for Sto-Rox. Now Aaron Lake got some pressure there from number 11, Jackson, and the ball goes out of bounds. And bear with me, folks. I'm having trouble seeing these numbers. Yeah. I'm trying to not have to keep correcting myself. Smiley for 3 on the inbound. Straight, and it's good. Smiley gets the first 3 of the night, making the score 5-4. That time Blake just inbounded, almost screened when he came in. There's Wills down, and a nice steal by Jackson Kerr. Kerr gonna drive it coast to coast, puts it up and in. Jackson Kerr makes the score 7-4. That's just not giving up on the play right there, Brad.
Yep.
Down the lane they go. Another turnover. Chucky Swinesburg gets it to Jackson Kerr, and he's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Got a little bit of a track meet going on here. I'm actually kind of surprised we've not seen any subs coming in for Ellwood City yet, just because of the up and down the court. We're seeing that a couple times. Got 2 more coming in now. So Jackson Kerr scores 7-4. His first attempt, nothing but net. It's good. So now we have coming in 2, coming back in, MJ Thomas.
And LJ Washington.
Number 15.
15. The reason why we know that, LJ Washington, he had 14 points and like 12 rebounds in that JV game. 51.
A young team here, though,
yes.
of the starters.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Nope.
Second shot by Jackson is good.
Yep, that JV game was a 51-34 victory for Sto-Rox after Ellwood had 11-4 lead after the first quarter.
Oh, wow. Now, down the court. Gets in the hands of Thomas and puts it up and in.
That's a big foul now, too. Yep.
He went up. He's going to go to the line for the and 1.
And that foul's going to be on number 5, Chris Smiley. That'll be his second now. That's big.
Yes, it is. And Coach Bradley. And we had a timeout. A 30-second timeout. Not sure who took it.
Sto-Rox.
Sto-Rox did. So after the timeout, we will have Wills will take his free throw attempt.
And Cuevas will be checking in for the Wolverines. Number 5, Chris Smiley, got 2 fouls. You're going to sit here for a little bit. 3:51 in this first quarter.
It didn't take Coach Bradley long to pull the trigger on that one.
Nope. Again, folks, big week 2 of winter sports. Just a couple games tonight. We were going to talk about the game that was halved at noon today at Union for the girls basketball, but our next game will be Wednesday night, a doubleheader for girls and boys.
Love it.
I love it.
I wish there was more of that. I know you lose out on the JV games, but and it makes sense.
Yep.
Washington and Prexies are coming up.
That's a long journey.
You got a long journey up here, up 79. Bring both teams. We'll play them both. So now Wills. I think the first time that Sto-Rox is at the line tonight. Off the back of the rim too hard. Jackson Kerr with the rebound. I like how he turns around, puts his head up, and dribbles down the court. Now Kerr bounces it over there to Chucky Swinesburg. Now to the hands. Back over to Swinesburg. Bounce pass. Jackson Kerr underneath. Oh, pretty. As Aaron Lake puts it up and in. But making that play, give the assist to Jackson Kerr on that one. I liked it.
And if I was going to say if there was a key to the game, I think for Ellwood, it's the easy basket tonight. You got to make easy baskets. This defense for Sto-Rox.
Oh, another Chucky Swinesburg with the tip.
That's big.
And yes, as they fought for the ball, and that's the right call as Chucky was going for it along with Wills.
He's got some hops too. Chucky can get up there.
Yes, he can. Now, Carrick Wills is going to check out,
Yep.
and number 3 is going to check in. Shaky Yates. as Shaky Yates checks into the game. Sto-Rox, it's about 4 people coming off the bench now, Brad, as Griffith is out there too, number 22. Oh, and Griffith, no look pass out there to Nelson. He drains the 3.
Yep, and that's
he got the open look, and that's what he wanted.
Yep, and that's the sharpshooter tonight for the Sto-Rox Vikings. Number 4, Nelson. His brother graduated last year on that Sto-Rox team that made it to the playoffs. That first-round loss to Deer Lakes last year.
Against a very good Deer Lakes team.
Yep, an eventual Whippeal champion.
Cuevas, who had checked back in. A lot of ball movement. Cuevas gets the 3. Look, off the front of the rim, does not go. Griffin with the rebound, does a no-look pass, and MJ Thomas will bring it up the court. Deer Lakes moved, didn't they?
Yep, they moved back up the 4A.
Yep. So ball out there to Nelson at the top of the key. Little bounce pass. Another, he's deceptive.
Yes, yes he is.
No travel there. Servik now with the ball. Bounce pass to Chucky Swinesburg. Stolen there by Wills, I do believe. Yes, no, number 4. Puts it up. Griffin off the back of the rim, too hard. Does not go, but Sto-Rox gets the rebound. Kicks it out there. Griffin going to try from 3. Off the back of the rim, don't go. Chucky Swinesburg gets the rebound. He almost wanted to slow things down here a little bit. Swinesburg, here's nothing of it. Out to Cuevas. Lake at the top of the key. Don't see him out there a whole lot.
Oh, but he's 2 for 2 on the season.
I know, I saw that. Now Swinesburg all the way across.
Can't make that pass.
And away with it is Nelson. Puts it up. Does not go. The easy layup. Another layup. Don't go. 3rd time's the charm. They get it to fall. Was Nelson. He's got 7 of Sto-Rox, 11 points. And just like that, Brad, we got a tie game. 11-11 with a buck 13 on a rolling clock. Servik picked up the dribble, needs some help all the way down there and off the foot, but they don't call it. Griffin from Sto-Rox with the ball, and he loses it. Out of bounds. 24 going to check in. Keithan Jones for Ellwood City. And Flumer. Matt Flumer checks in as Aaron Lake's going to take a breather in this last minute, and Chucky Swinesburg checked out as well. Griffin, who came in off the bench, I've been quite impressed with him, his playing ability. Kicks it out there to Nelson. He's going to launch up a 3, and he does it again. He's got the hot hand. That's 2 now for him, as he's got 10 of the Sto-Rox 14 points. He's done some from the inside, but lately it's been from outside. Cuevas to Servik. Jones back to Servik, top of the key. He wants on the 3 parade.
For 3!
And gets in there as Servik answers with the 3 of his own. He gets on a scoring legend. Bounce pass underneath. Bodies up. Cuevas ends up with it. Getting a little handsy there. Cuevas wants to drive down there and all ball, I thought, but no. As there's going to be a foul against number 4, Nelson, who was running down along there with Cuevas. .5 seconds remaining here. Cuevas' first shot is good. Number 12 checking in. Aiden Thomas for Sto-Rox.
And then Dom Wallace, number 14, I believe, for.
And number 4 checking in as
and
well.
Tyler Smiley.
Tyler Smiley. He misses a second free throw. 15 seconds. Wolverines up 15-14. Griffin all the way around there off the bench. And Air Biscuit does not go. Tyler Smiley with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. And Aiden Thomas with that 3-point attempt that went far. So that's 5 fouls.
Yeah.
So they're going to go to the line as was Tyler Smiley was fouled.
Yep, again, new rules here that were put into place a couple years back now. 5 fouls, you're going to shoot some free throws.
In that quarter. And off the bench, nice, is Tyler Smiley. He's got a little hitch in his giddy up there. I think he took a bad hit or something. He's going to go for his second attempt. Front of the rim does not go. As Yates had to rebound. There's a three put up. Air biscuit, don't go. Griffin, and no shot. Mr. Official Kerr was right there to make sure that that did not count. So, at the end of one, it's 16-14 in favor of our EC Wolverines.
Yep. We'll take a little time here to watch the Ellwood City cheerleaders. First action here at home after the Ellwood City Tip-Off Classic. Has that been flipped? Yeah.
Yeah. Something's flipping.
I'm wondering, I think it's that guy right there.
And a nice job by our Ellwood City cheerleaders. Some of the seniors there were just down in Disney World last week, showing off their talents.
I wonder what weather they've had down there.
Yeah.
Did you see up in Erie?
Oh,
my goodness.
Yeah.
And Buffalo. That game last night.
Yeah, that game last night, that was...
one team was prepared for the snow, one, well, was not.
And did you see that McCaffrey's calf?
Oh,
did you
my
see that?
goodness.
Oh,
I watched the replay of that video.
That
My
was,
goodness, is that rough.
That's rough. I think a pretty good player, pretty good guy. All right, Sto-Rox, possession arrow facing them. And, right down the lane he comes. And a lot of bouncing around there. Griffin tries the awkward shot. Lake with the rebound. The floor's pretty slippery. I mean, we're just seeing a lot of these shoes sliding. I mean, almost to the point where someone's going to get called for a travel without traveling. Now serving, top of the key. There's Jackson Kerr for three. Off the side of the rim, does not go. Rebounded there by Sto-Rox, coming the other way. And Cervic with the steal. He's coming the other way. Puts up pressure. The shot don't go as he was bumped by Nelson, and that's going to be his second.
That's big.
Yes, it is.
So your two leading scorers, Nelson and Jackson, both with 2 fouls now. And more subs coming in for Sto-Rox.
A lot of length there in 0. Now I see it. And 15 came in. LJ Washington. And tried to get it around there. Here comes the other way. This looks like controlled community chaos here right now on the court. Does it back out there to Jefferson. Foot on the line. He shoots it. Air biscuit doesn't go. A nice save by Sto-Rox. Down the lane he goes. Front of the rim, don't go. Aaron Lake trying to battle for it, and it's going to say out of bounds. I think it kind of rolled down the leg of Cuevas. And Coach Bradley, we got headphones on, but you heard him say, grab the ball.
Give credit to Yates. He's got 5 rebounds now, and he's been a havoc on the boards. A little bit of a mismatch there underneath the hoop for Sto-Rox. Got to be careful about LJ Washington. He may be small right now with the ball, but he's a shooter. He shot 3 3-pointers in that JV game.
There it puts up, and the end one's going to go as Chase Jefferson went down the lane. Used that right hand, used the front of the rim, got the point. And a foul is going to be on number 1, Chucky Swinesburg. His first, team's first here in the first minute and 17 seconds of the second period. Jefferson now going to the line to finish the and one, and he does. Making the score 17-16. Sto-Rox with the lead. A lot of perimeter action here by the Wolverines. Cervic now to Swinesburg. Back to Cervic. Went a long. Oh, and there it is. Aaron Lake.
That's pretty.
Jackson Kerr, another assist. Cervic had Jackson about 12 feet down the baseline in a bounce pass. to Lake to finish it off. And they answer on the other side as Yates gets in there underneath. You said a little bit ago, Brad, he got his first 2 points, been getting rebounds. That time he got on the scoring legend. Underneath to Chucky, makes it count. Jackson Kerr, another assist there.
Yep, now 4 assists, and it's been really good because right now Chris Smiley with those 2 fouls got to sit on the bench for a little bit.
Yes, good point.
Kerr's picking it up. I like it.
So Jefferson now with the ball, guarded there by Swinesburg, kicks it over to Wills. Wills, long body, throws it up there, doesn't get it to go. Lake with another rebound. Coming the other way is Servik. A lot of back and forth up and down the court in this game. 20-19, Wolverines with the lead. Cuevas now. Lake, high off the glass. Oh, rolls all around the
Jackson Kerr.
Jackson Kerr in there.
Oh. Wow.
Going to give it to Whites. The Ellwoods wearing the Whites tonight.
Yep. Jackson Kerr, a little bit of a hustle. Yep.
Giving you some hustle there. Some more bodies, new players come in here.
That awkward shot by Lake, it was weird how he handled it, but I tell you what, it almost worked.
It did. It rolled all around the rim. Oh, bounce pass underneath the Lake, puts it up too hard off the back of the glass. I believe it was Wills there with the rebound. No, it wasn't. Puts it down the court, goes it back out. This time Jefferson with the ball, top of the key. Kicks it over there. One of the players that came in can't read his number. Jefferson with the 3 off the side of the rim. Another rebound for Lake. Lake in that big frame, using it, getting the rebounds.
Yeah, you want to talk about size. He's definitely put on some size, that's for sure.
Yep. And now Servik back to Cuevas, launches up a 3.
Oh.
In and out of the rim, does not go. Oh, and
Yep.
Jackson's going to get Jackson Kerr as MJ Thomas went in there for the rebound. And unfortunately, Jackson came down with that right hand. His first foul. Team second. Chris Smiley checks back in as Jackson Kerr is going to take a seat for a brief moment at the 4:40 mark.
That's back-to-back shots by Ellwood that were halfway down. That's a 5-point swing, basically.
Exactly. Good.
Easy buckets.
Jefferson kicks it out there. Smiley back out there in the court playing his defense. Chucky Swinesburg just missed getting that. Puts the floater up. Doesn't get it to go. And going to be last touched by Sto-Rox. Ellwood City will be inbounding. Chris Smiley now. Bounce pass to Servik. Servik almost getting trapped over there. You wonder if they're going to try to do that a little bit more. Sto-Rox all the way over. Servik goes down the baseline, puts up the floater. Oh, count it!
Rainbow. Woo.
He needed a rainbow because he gave up about 8 inches to Wills, who was covering him, and Sto-Rox wants a full timeout to talk about it.
All right, we'll take a full timeout with them, folks. 4:02 remaining the first half. Wolverines by 3.
Welcome back, folks. 22-19 in favor of the Wolverines after the Sto-Rox timeout. They have 4 minutes remaining in this second period of play. Now Jefferson out there at the point. Wills, the tall, long Wills. Back to Jefferson. Tries to go down the lane, met some resistance, and who ends up with it is Lake. Sto-Rox getting a little more aggressive. Underneath, there's the Cuevas. Underneath, to Chucky Swinesburg. There's Cuevas for three. He
For
drains
three.
that one. Ask and you shall receive. We were just talking during the timeout, Brad.
Yep.
We'd like to see a little more accurate three-point shooting.
That first
and
game.
Cuevas answers it for us.
Yep, that first game he was 4 for 7 from the three-point line. Tipped there by Cervic. Oh, the hot hands.
Yep. Jefferson now puts it out there. The rainbow once again. Lake gets up high for the rebound, almost uncontested. Now Cervic to Lake, or no, to Smiley. Lake corrals it, and he just kind of threw it, and it went out of bounds. I don't blame him for doing that. If you hold onto the ball and you roll down around the ground, you're going to turn it over anyway for travel.
Right.
So
you just throw it kind of like in the no man's land.
toward the basket.
Hope and pray.
and was hoping somebody would be there, but they were not.
I remember that play last year from Lucas Stanley when he was laying on his back from that bucket.
Yep.
My goodness. Brings back some memories.
Wills now with the ball. Goes underneath.
Nice
hard
pass.
pass, but off the side of the rim. Don't go. And as Lake and Cervic gave chase, it went off their hands. And Griffin now will be inbounding underneath the hoop.
Big 2 minutes, 47 seconds left here. Wolverines starting to pull away, but got to win these last 3 minutes.
Lead of the night. Now Jefferson
Nice
goes
dribble.
down the lane, puts it up.
Oh, my.
And who ends up with it? Aaron Lake. Down the court he comes. He surveys. He looks. He puts it up. Side of the rim. Don't go, but he's going to be fouled. And actually, I don't mind that foul if I'm Sto-Rox. You had to break away. You only got 2 fouls on you. That was done by Carrick Wills, his first foul of the game, as Lake's going to go to the line.
0 for 2, so I think he's 5 for 6 on the year up to this point.
In and out of the rim, does not go. Now Cuevas is going to check back in, and Keithan Jones, as Chucky Swinesburg and Chris Smiley find their way to the bench. So Lake, second attempt. Uses the rim and gets it through the cylinder. It's a point. So now up the court. Over far side in front of Coach Bradley is Griffin with the ball. Passes it back to Nelson. Nelson into the hands of Jefferson. Tries to go underneath this time. And I think they're going to get Jones with the habeas corpus as he reached in there. So it was on the floor. Just the team's third foul with 2:19 remaining. As Nelson will be inbounding. Gets it out there into the hands of Jefferson. Jefferson to Sto-Rox. Dribbled. Oh, stolen there by Cervic. Got a foot race going. Puts it down and travel. I just said that a little bit ago, Brad, as and that's the right call.
Yep, unfortunately,
But
Cervic
as he slipped, he kind of was going for the layup and thought better of it.
the student section for Ellwood kind of interacting with one of the bench players for Sto-Rox, being told to, hey, just stop, sit down. Before anything happens.
Yep, good call. Wills kicks it back out there to Nelson. Oh, does not get it together. He just put it up. Sto-Rox is getting a little bit their shot selection. Cuevas puts it up and in, goes down the lane, and a nice pass there. Just recently here, Sto-Rox is more throwing the ball than shooting it.
Yep.
Off the foot. Oh,
it was close.
It was so close as they were trying to pass the ball.
Unfortunately.
And Cervic was there, but it came off his foot.
Unfortunately, that 5'7" frame didn't come into play to help him out.
Right. Right.
So 15 LJ Washington will check back in. Again, he had the hot hand in that JV game. He can move the ball pretty well as well. Good assist as well.
So he picked up his dribble, tries to throw it down there. Is Nelson as Jefferson went, and a tip drill. Chris Smiley tipped it down to Cervic, and he lost the handle as he was under duress there as Keithan Jones was trying to make the pass to him. Wolverines with a 9-point lead here. Their largest lead of the night, minute 1:15 remaining. The Wolverines got to be feeling pretty good. Outscoring 12-5 so far in this second quarter of play. Throws it up there and uses the glass and gets it to fall with Wills, making the score 28-21, just under a minute to go. Servik up the court, throws it. Cuevas over to Jones, back out to Servik. Cuevas wants to go underneath, and he had the right ideas. Jackson Kerr was cutting underneath the hoop, but a nice defensive play there by number 3, Yates, to knock the ball out of bounds to make the Wolverines have to reset things. Jackson Kerr underneath the hoop. Lays it up there for Lake off the fingertips. Oh, nice turnaround using the square on the board. Puts her down in 30-21. Griffin now for Sto-Rox. Goes down the lane through the baseline, back to the rim. Does not go. Keithan Jones with the rebound. Gets in the hands of Servik. 25 seconds. Jackson Kerr to Lake. Underneath. All the way out to Cuevas. Throws it around. Wants to go underneath. Bounce pass to Jackson Kerr. Oh, yeah, baby. You saw that. You were tapping me in the shoulder, Brad. 3 passes before, and that's what happened.
5 seconds remaining here.
And
nice defense from Jones.
Great defense from Jones to Lake. Puts up the 3 from a half-court shot. Does not go, but the Wolverines finish the half 32-21, their largest lead of the night, outscoring Sto-Rox 16-7 in that second quarter of play. Another thing of note, Chris Smiley's still just sitting there with 2 fouls. So the foul trouble that we thought might be there early on for the Wolverines was able to maintain that.
One of your senior leaders, you kind of want them out on the court, but they did that damage with pretty much him sitting for, out of the 8 minutes, about 6 of them at least.
Probably so. So halftime here. We'll talk briefly. The girls had their first official game today against a very good Union team. They led the whole game to about the last 3 minutes, and they lost by 5. It was 51-46. And a nice showing against a very good Union team that won the Whippeal Championship last year. And I'm sure they're in the conversation for playing at the Pete again this year in their 1A section. A nice showing by Chris Wise, new head coach Chris Wise, and the girls. Kayla Jones with 21 points, Delaney Sturgeon with 11, and Caitlin Kreitzer with 10. One of the keys for that team, I think, Brad, we'll talk more about that Wednesday night because we will be covering their 6 o'clock game. And then following that, we'll be covering the boys' game against the Prexies of Washington. And first-year coach Chris Wise, I talked to him briefly after. You want to win those games, but you were very, very competitive and gave them a good idea of where they're at and what they need to work on. And they'll be the first to admit, you can ask any one of them players, any one of the coaches, there's things they need to work on. So with that, Brad, you got stats? You want to wait till we come back here?
Yeah, we'll take a short little break, and then we'll come back here. Folks, once again, you're watching WPIL High School Basketball here. Wolverines up 11 here on Ellwood City Sports. All right, folks, welcome back here. Halftime is just about wrapping up here. Halftime score here at the Lincoln High School Big Gym in Ellwood City. It's 32-21 in favor of the Wolverines. A big second quarter there, outscoring the Sto-Rox Vikings 16-7. These teams may not have played last year, but they are kind of familiar. They played a familiar opponent last year. We did talk about it a little bit briefly. Sto-Rox went 10-13, 5-7, but they were the fourth team in their section. They played Deer Lakes in the first round and lost 62-32. So both these teams are relatively not new. They're pretty well. They know playoffs.
We played a tournament down in Montour 2 years ago.
And we played in tournament. Yep.
Oh, there's a quick pass going into the lane.
Wow, that takes.
As Chris Smiley drives, but he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, that just
3
took
seconds.
3 seconds.
Wow.
Man. Woo-hoo.
And that foul is going to be on number 2, MJ Thomas. They didn't get the board updated. I'm trying to look at 2 places.
Number 4, Javon Nelson had 10 points in that first half. Compared to Aaron Lake, he had 9 points, but the assist. Jackson
Oh,
Kerr!
my goodness!
Oh, my
Trying
goodness!
the alley-oop with the 5'7" guy. That is... I wonder what Smiley was doing, and that would have been... log that one away. I think we might see that one again, maybe like against a section game, like Neshannock. No, they're not section, but wow. If Coach Bradley's listening, I'd love to see that play against Mohawk or Neshannock. So,
I'm going to feel bad. I'm glad he missed because I would have interrupted his the best play of the night. Oh.
Right. And trying to get the rebound. It kicks back out there as Jefferson gets it. Now kick back out there to Nelson. Nelson running the point here right now, directing traffic. He tries going down the lane, and good defense there by Chucky Swinesburg. Slows things down. They're going to call jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Sto-Rox. So inbounding underneath the basket will be, I thought it was Devon Jackson, but now it's going to be Javon Nelson. Nelson. Trying to throws it way out in front to Jefferson. Jefferson comes down the lane, kicks it out to baseline, and too hard off the glass was Thomas. Wolverines, and a nice steal there by Thomas, and I'm not sure what happened there, Brad.
I think it's going to be a foul on Jackson Kerr.
Yes. Blocking foul. That's going to be his second, team's first here, 59 seconds into this third period of play. Now Sto-Rox going to bring it up the court.
Both teams had a lot of turnovers in that first quarter, but cooled off. 12 and now 10 for Ellwood.
Dribbling around there. And, underneath puts it up. And
don't reach,
that's
don't reach.
That's going to be a reaching foul as Wills went up. The sophomore, and Lake is going to get his first foul of the game. Lake is sitting there leading the Wolverines, scoring with 9 points.
Kind of feels like the first quarter all over again, where not really good offense, but a bunch of fouls.
Yes. Wills now to shoot 2. First shot off the back of the rim, too hard. Does not go. He's 0 for 2.
Remind me to let somebody know about this. This is driving me nuts.
What,
the one light flickering.
Yeah, no, it's
catching me every time.
It's not I don't think if the players can see it, but second shot by Wills, nothing but net. It's good, 32-22. So kicks it out there, Smiley over to Chucky Swinesburg. Nice way to break that press.
That's gonna be a reach
Kerr,
again.
and another foul.
Wow, these fouls are starting to stack up. That's 4 fouls in not even 2 minutes of play.
Yep, and that's on number 0.
Once again,
Wills, his second.
But now the Vikings now with 3 with 2 fouls.
Underneath
nice.
To Smiley. A nice feed there by Cervic to get it to Smiley just inside the elbow, puts it up and in.
That lefty helps him out a lot. Something different, southpaw.
So here comes Jefferson or Nelson.
Ooh, nice
bounces underneath the Wills, loses the handle, fights for it, gets underneath. Jackson Kerr now, it's on the ground. 2 Wolverines with it. Kerr picks it up, gets it into the hands of Swinesburg. Now Smiley almost traveled, but he kept his dribble going. Now Cervic, the sophomore, directing traffic. Kicks it out there. Swinesburg all the way across to Smiley. Lefty puts it up again, drains it. Somebody's in a bit of a zone there. He's about a foot inside the three-point line. He's got 7 points. Wolverines now 14-point lead, their largest. Kicks it out there, and there's a three-point attempt. Does not go. Oh, no!
Man.
And Cervic went to get the rebound, and he hit his head hard.
That was
as
back
he came down
and head
on
and
his
everything.
back.
Wow. He
Gets
got up quick. Wow.
He did get up quick. And
I think Coach Bradley may be possibly looking at a timeout here. No, they're just going to sub out. They're going to sub out Cervic for a bit here.
Sub out, and the trainers over there taking a look at him.
That's part of the protocol here. Keithan Jones will check in.
Man. He did hit hard.
Yes, he did.
So Swinesburg into Lake. Now down to Jackson Kerr on a foot race, puts it up, and almost ran out of real estate as Smiley reached in there to Jefferson, and the ball went out of bounds off of Smiley's reach. So now Javon Nelson bringing it up.
Looks like Cervic will be checking back in next time out, so that's good.
And there's call to travel. We had to kind of wait a second as Devon Jackson was met there by Keithan Jones, and I forget who else was in there.
Yeah, and give credit to the officials. They looked at each other, confirmed it, took the time to do it.
But they didn't take forever to do it.
Right.
I don't mind a little bit of time.
Yep.
And Cervix checked back into the game. Smiley alertly, he almost passed it there to Cervic, and that would have been disastrous.
Oh, boy.
Smiley goes to put it up and in. He's got 9 points.
Big 6 points in his second half.
Yes.
Three for three, basically.
Yep.
Gotta like that.
16-point lead now for the Wolverines.
The biggest of the night.
MJ Thomas tries to put it down there, puts it up, and a nice shot there by Jackson. Sto-Rox now. Bit of a full court press, half-hearted full court press, but they are slowing him down. Cervic now, dribbling. Going around that left side. A little handsy, picked up his dribble, but he passes it to Smiley. Smiley, the hot hand here, puts it up, fade away. That time doesn't get it to go. Jackson Kerr with the stave, and it goes into the hands of Wills of Sto-Rox. Now gets it in the hands of Jefferson. Jefferson, bounce pass underneath. Rainbow shot does not go. Jackson Kerr with the rebound into the hands of Chucky Swinesburg. Push and go. Gets it down to Smiley. Down that baseline. Puts it up. Jump stop. Puts it up and in. And count it. And Sto-Rox got to sit down and talk about it because the Wolverines have a 16-point lead at the 4:02 mark. A 30-second timeout. And I like that. What Smiley did there, I don't know why more players don't do that. Just that kind of a jump stop.
You know who that reminds me of?
Either get fouled or make a point.
Yeah, we're talking, 2006, 2010 range. Steve Young of Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh. He always had that jump fake that literally brought people off of the court and, drive to the hoop. Give credit to Chris Smiley. I mean, 4 for 5 coming out of that second half. And Wolverines need it, and you're kind of sitting here. Yes, it's still a quarter, but I tell you what, it's a good carryover from the previous game against Rochester.
I agree.
Give credit to Union. They played Ellwood pretty well, and you sit there, if you're Ellwood, you hold everybody else not named Lucas Stanley to 29 points, but you give up 35 too, Lucas. But tonight, around the board, this is I think everybody's
I like the balanced attack. You got Lake with 9. Chucky's getting a couple points in there.
Jackson Kerr with the assist and then couple points.
Cervic's got 5.
Yep.
And off his foot. There's Smiley. Picks up the loose ball. Goes it down there to Lake. Goes down, puts it up, and doesn't get it to go. Big time rebound there by Jackson coming the other way. Griffin now with the ball. Pulls it back out. Gonna dribble down there. Jump stop, puts it up, and makes it good by Nelson. Nelson with 12 points now, and pretty good shot.
Yep.
His shooting percentage is probably pretty good.
Yep, Jackson and Nelson, those are the two you do not want to leave open. And now they're face guarding Chris Smiley, so somebody's going to be open.
I think
and that may be Cervic.
And who gets it? Chris Smiley with the ball. Dribbles down there, puts up the lefty shot.
All right.
Man alive. He can shoot with his eyes closed right now. He's on fire.
Good
He's
stuff.
got 13 and about 8 of them in the last 4 minutes of play. Griffin now. He's going to get on the three parade. Does not get it to go. Rebound there by Yates. Big time three does not go. Jackson Kerr with the rebound. Wants to bring it up the court. Hands to Smiley at the half court. Little between the legs dribble.
There it is. There's the foul. It's going to be on the floor.
Yep.
I like the drive of Chris Smiley. If it's not there right off the bat, he puts his head down, and it's one place, folks. It's right to the paint.
Right now, Smiley's playing with confidence.
Oh,
you can just see it right now.
Oh, it's looking good.
And let that carry on over. Chucky Swinesburg's going to check back in for Jackson Kerr. And number 13, Khalil Jennings, is going to check into the game. Cuevas in there. Got to get rid of this. About out of time. And unfortunately throws it out of bounds for an outreached Aaron Lake. So turnover. Now it's going to be Sto-Rox. Bringing it up the court is Nelson. Nelson to Griffin. Back to Nelson, top of the key. Got Wills underneath the hoop, but can't get the ball to him. Griffin now goes down the baseline. And a block there by Smiley, and Aaron Lake comes down with the ball. Now Cervic brings it up the court. Smiley going to Cervic. Oh, pretty pass. And as he went the ball to Lake, Lake went up for it, and number 3 is going to get called with the foul. Shaky Yates. It's going to be his first. Team's 5th. So with 2:08 remaining, Brad, the Wolverines can go to the line every time there's a foul. Lake's first shot drains it. He's 2 for 4. 2 for 5. Griffith checks out, and MJ Thomas checks back into the game. Now Lake with the second attempt. And drains that one too. His free throws have gotten better as the night's gone on. Wolverines now 18-point lead. 2 minutes remaining. Bounce pass. Oh, Smiley gets the tip, but Jackson was able to keep it. Now underneath to Jackson. Right now, Sto-Rox is just trying to do one too many passes.
Chris Smiley is just tipping every single pass.
He really is.
It's insane.
Cervic now wants to get down the baseline. Underneath
Nice
to
look.
Lake.
Go.
Using that body out to Cuevas for 3.
For 3!
Boom! Drains it. Nice shooting there by Michael.
Yep, Michael Cuevas. And the route is on. Now 21-point lead. Wow. Sto-Rox held to 5 points in the quarter.
Wow. Underneath pass.
Nice look. Just too hot.
Yep, and out of bounds. Going to be a turnover because Ellwood City's going to be bringing it up the court. Checking back in is number 15, LJ Washington. Minute 15 remaining. Cuevas gets it in to Lake. Now back in the hands of Cuevas. Cuevas wants to bring it up the court. Being guarded there by Jennings. Out there to Swinesburg. Fakes the 3. Kicks it out there to Cervic. Cervic going to kind of reset the offense. Let everybody get in motion. Wants to go down the lane this time. Puts the floater up. Oh, just off the back rim. Don't go. A put back up and in by Aaron Lake. Lake, impressive. Moving forward, Brad. I think that's going to be one of the keys for this Wolverine team is Aaron Lake making plays like that.
Yep, and he records his second double-double of the year already.
Out of 3 games. There's a shot by number 2. Does not go.
Good
Reaching
rebound by
there
Yates.
High. Yates with the rebound. Now, LJ Washington with the ball. Kicks it back out to him. Nice steal there by Lake. Gets in the hands of Chucky Swinesburg. He's going to get down the lane. Does a little spin-a-rama move. Oh, my! Chucky Swinesburg with the 360 and finishes It's 51-26, 8 seconds to go in the period. Kicks it out there, Washington launches up to 3, and he drains that one, the lefty does. And that's going to be the end of the third period of play. It's 51-29 in favor of our Wolverines.
We'll take time out here and let the Ellwood City cheerleaders cheer on the Wolverines, now up by 22. Well, side note here, folks, once we wrap up things here, they're just about ready to get underway. Lawrence County Sports Network has a big hockey match night. It's Neshannock and Wilmington up at Hess Rink. We do appreciate it. We sometimes try to coordinate things, and we do appreciate LCSN covering that to give us the co-op sponsorship with Ellwood and Wilmington that opportunity. And one of our Ellwood alone, Craig Patterson, has been just lights out in his first 2 games. He had a 51 saves out of 54 in their first matchup. Came back the next night, had like 26 saves of 28. Craig Patterson in net, doing pretty good stuff for Wilmington Greyhounds.
We're back in action here as Chris Smiley gets it and gets it in the hands of Cuevas. Once the dribble out of it, goes to Chucky Swinesburg. Up and in. The Chuckster. He's got 6 points on the night.
The Chuckster. I like it.
I think I might stick now. Trying to reach out there, and that's going to be fouled as Aiden Thomas will go to the line to shoot 2. And that's going to be Chris Smiley's 3rd. And he's sitting there with 13 points as Smiley. First shot is good for Thomas. Second shot forthcoming. Second shot off the back of the rim, too hard, fighting for it, and Sto-Rox ends up with it. Thomas gets it in his hands. Goes off the foot of Chuckster Swinesburg. Down the court he comes, pass down there to Servik, and he's going to be fouled. Hit kind of hard, falls to the ground, bounces back up, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on number 4, Nelson, his 3rd. The team's first, I do believe. Yes. Servik from the free throw line. He makes the first shot. Caleb Servik's mom, Jolene, a teacher here at the high school, was assistant basketball coach there a couple years back. And said he went over the line. He stole my thunder. I was going to say, you ever notice how coaches' sons or daughters are always great free throw shooters? He made the free throw, but he stepped over the line. So, but you watch. Coaches,
yep,
sons or daughters, always great free throw shooters. Oh, nice steal by Cuevas, climbing out to get it. Chuckster down there to get it. Goes down the baseline, puts it up. Boom! Chucky Swinesburg. He got 8 points tonight. Got 4 of those on the fast break style here in the last minute or so of play. Griffin now, he drives down the lane, and he's going to be hand-held, hand-tied. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
If that's not a farmer's comment, I don't know what is.
What was
I was waiting for hog-tied.
Hog-tied, yeah.
Oh, man.
The foul was on Cuevas.
For the viewers, you're a farmer.
Yes, yeah. If you do the show.
We were talking a little bit of some heifers and cattle here a couple minutes ago. So
the second shot. is good. Griffin 2 for 2 from the line. And Sto-Rox going to want a timeout here to talk about things.
Let's see if it's a full or not. Yep, we'll take a full timeout with them then, I guess. 6:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wolverines by 24.
Yeah, Whippeal wasn't represented too well.
No, we were talking.
Welcome back, folks.
We were talking football here from the past week, and Whippeal did suffer a little bit. We'll talk about that later on in another time.
Cuevas all the way over there to Cervic.
Uh-oh.
Get on the three parade.
Oh.
No, Air Biscuit does not go. Ball goes out of bounds.
That may be the one. Like, there's like 2 blemishes tonight, and that may be one of the 2 so far for the Wolverines, and that's a product of why you have a lead of 24 points now.
Yep. Griffin now with the ball. Kicks. Oh, almost stolen again. There's a shot. Three-pointed shot does not go. Lake with another rebound. Gets it down to Chucky Swinesburg. Chance to Smiley. Puts it up. And, does not get the end one as it rolled off the front of the rim. But he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 is senior Chris Smiley. Number 22, Griffin with the foul. His second, team second. And Smiley will go to the line. This first time at night for Smiley.
Yep.
First shot in and out of the rim does not go.
Yeah, the book on the Wolverines so far this season, they have not been shooting the free throw pretty well. It's about 60%, if that. But at least they've been getting there, especially tonight.
They've been getting there, but
got to make some free throws. That
second
looks
shot
better.
by Roth. Yes, it did.
By Smiley.
Well, Smiley. I was thinking about
knew what you were
Joseph
thinking.
Roth last year because we shot really good free throws because Joseph Roth shot about 90%, and he took a lot of free throws. So we're going to be down this year. Shot don't go. But we are in the post-Roth era here at Ellwood City. See his mom and dad here tonight, and his older brother is still coaching here at Ellwood City. Chris Smiley now hands over to Cuevas. Bounce pass to Lake. Underneath.
Size difference.
He knows the size. Oh, Cuevas.
My.
But he got blocked. But they're going to say that he's got fouled as Jackson got up in there. It was a nice pass by Lake to Cuevas. Now Cuevas is going to go to the line. He's 1 for 2.
The balance, these numbers are going to be real nice.
Yep. First shot off the front side of the rim does not go. So Griffin's going to check out. And Shaky Yates is checking in. Second shot by Cuevas. And, in and out of the rim does not go. We've seen that several times tonight. It's in the hands of Wills. Oh, and Cervic gets his hands on it, and it goes out of bounds. I think for offensive players, when the Wolverines are on defense, you see Cervic out there standing up 5'7", but he can jump like he's 7'7", and it's deceptive for some of these.
I like to see half of us up here do that jump. That's not going to be pretty.
No, it's not.
No.
The jump's not going to be pretty, and the landing's going to be even uglier. So, there's a block by Jackson Kerr. Gets in the hands of Chris Smiley. Smiley, left-hand dribble, down the lane. Oh, off a foot.
It's off a foot, yep. No
Don't
call
call
there,
it. And I think they're going to call
though. I think Coach Bradley's thinking the same thing. How did it not go off a foot? But
Right.
5:17 remaining here. You
Yep. They're going to call.
live to fight another day.
Looks like a jump ball.
Yep.
Possession arrow in favor of Sto-Rox. There's the inbound. Wolverines up by a whole bunch. 25 to be exact. And I think they had a 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Wills goes down the baseline, puts up the floater, and it does, falls. Nice shot there. Doing the press here now is Sto-Rox as Cervic gets past the first man, goes down the lane, coast to coast, count it. Is young Cervic makes the score. He's got 8 points on the night and a whole bunch of assists. There's a steal. Chucky Swinesburg goes down the lane. He wants in on it, loses the handle but gets it back. Pulls around there. He's going to dribble all the way out to the top of the key. Needs some resistance. Difference. Goes down, puts it up, does not get it to fall. And goes out of bounds. And I missed who got the ball. Brandon Hendrickson is now checking in, number 21 for the Wolverines. Chris Smiley takes a seat. Chris left the game with 14 points on the night. Underneath to Lake, puts it up and in, makes it look easy. Jackson Kerr with the bounce pass inbound into the hands of Lake. Here's now Jefferson. Tries to dribble down there, loses the handle, falls down, gets it down there. Chuckster goes up, puts it up, and I think he was maybe trying to use the backboard as a pass for Lake, and it goes awry, but there is a foul on Sto-Rox, number 4, Javon Nelson, and that's the team's 4th. They're 1 away from the bonus.
Yeah, and that's his 5th, so he'll officially check
out.
out.
Oh, that's right, missed that.
Yep. He's officially, unfortunately, out of this one. A good night for him on offense-wise. He finishes with 2, 4, 6. He finished with 12 points. Unfortunately, he'll be watching the rest from the bench.
I think we got some more changes coming in for the Wolverines. Aaron Lake shot.
Nice. Makes
Makes it. Got Matt Flumer checking in, the senior, and number 14, Dom Wallace, also a senior. As Chucky Swinesburg and Jackson Kerr find their way to the water cooler, get something to drink. Aaron Lake's second shot, and it's good. And here comes Sto-Rox. Wolverines up by 29. Call another jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Wolverines. So Hendrickson will be inbounding in the hands of Caleb Cervic. Cervic, a little shake and bake, moves around, goes all the way down the court, gets it to Flumer. Flumer down the baseline. And
Aaron Lake telling him, hey, go up with it, go up with it.
Shoot it. We're up by 34. You know what? Or 29. You know what one more point means. So
oh, boy.
Here comes Sto-Rox once again. MJ Thomas with the ball this time. Dribbling. There. Oh, he almost traveled, but didn't. Nice pass. Goes out there, and Flumer almost gets the rebound, but off the back of the glass. That time Lake with the big hands gets up there. Hendrickson down the court. Rolls around there, turns around and throws up a Hail Mary, and it does not go. Washington now with the ball. Back out there to Washington, a little bit too far. And Hendrickson almost got a steal there. Oh, he said his foot was on the line for the over and back.
Yeah, wow. That's tough.
That is tough.
Because all it has to be is your body. And
That's calling the game to the end. You call that,
That's,
you're
yeah.
down by 29 points. You know, in 6th grade, you might let that look the other way. So, serving now with the ball. Wants to drive. Oh, and it got pushed out there by Thomas. Tried to pick his pocket, and it goes up against the wall, so Wolverines will be inbounding. Getting Coach Bradley there, directing things. Lake, bounce pass to Cervic, puts it up and in. It's 65-34. It's 30 points in high school basketball, is it not, Brad?
Nope, 30. Yep, 30.
Mercy, mercy me. Mercy row into effect, folks. The Wolverines up by 31. There's Washington. Kicks it back out there. Throws it up there off the side of the rim. Does not go. Lake with another rebound. Is he like?
Oh,
like,
it's up there.
Is it like 20 yet?
It's up there.
Shoot it!
Oh, boy.
Oh, off the side of the rim. Don't go. Puts it up.
Yeah.
Dom Wallace. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
I almost don't want him to shoot that. He was 2 for 2.
Oh, I want him to make it. He had to look. He was looking for. So, Dom Wallace now
Oh, my.
with this shot, 2:07.
Come on, Dom.
Running clock here. They stop for foul shots. I think they run off 10 seconds.
Correct. Yep.
Dom gets
Let's
his
go.
on the scoreboard. He gets a point.
No pressure. You're quiet. Keithan Jones checks back in. Jackson Kerr will check in.
Aaron
Caleb
Lake, a heck
Serve
of a
and
night,
Aaron
but he
Lake,
had 17 points,
Yeah.
probably that many rebounds.
He was real close to a triple-double on the night. He had 6 assists tonight, so give him credit.
Dom Wallace's second shot is good. Everybody's getting in on the scoring action tonight. 67-34. As much as we're talking about the shooting, the defense of this Wolverine team,
Yes.
they've held these to 13 points in the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Kicks it around here. A nice steal by Hendrickson, and I think he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yep.
We're in the bonus now if you're the Wolverines. So the foul was on number 15, Washington. So Brandon Hendrickson, the senior, going to go to the line to shoot 2. Hendrickson's first shot, in and out of the rim, does not go. Second shot forthcoming. Minute 40 remaining here, folks. Don't forget, we'll be on the air 6 o'clock Wednesday night. Doubleheader action, girls and boys basketball off the back rim, 2 hard. Jackson Kerr with the rebound. Now out there to Keithan Jones. Jones dribbling down there. Hands it to Dom Wallace. Wallace went to go up there, and he's going to be fouled. And I'm not even sure if it's going to be on Washington or Yates. We'll wait and see. Either one of them. It's number 12. Aiden Thomas gets that. So Dom Wallace, 2 for 2, 3 for 3. Is Dom Wallace from the free throw line tonight. Second shot. Does not go in and out of the rim. Sto-Rox now bringing it up the court.
Give credit to Yates. He's got 11 rebounds. He's been a rebound machine for them.
So Aiden Thomas with it. And who ends up with it? Jackson Kerr coming down the court. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Hendrickson underneath the hoop. Puts it up and in. He gets on the scoreboard. Is Brandon Hendrickson. 70-34. All Wolverines in this second half. Hard to believe, Brad. We were 16-14 at the end of one. Oh, Hendrickson, I thought he got another one. And he's going to go to the line. No, maybe not.
Yep, it's going to be a foul on the floor, I believe.
Yep, looks like it. We only got, that's our third. So Hendrickson gets his first. On the inbound. Gets it in there, puts it up and count it. It's going to be the and one as number 35 who came in off the bench, Maurice Griffin. We have Marcus Griffin and Maurice Griffin. So what's your M's there?
Yep.
So And he completes the end one. So now Wolverines 24 seconds. I think we can milk her out. Look at that. Two farm reference. Oh, what a block. As Keithan Jones went in there, and number 13, Khalil Jennings, was there. And we're about 3 seconds away from this game being over.
Yep, don't even need to inbound at the
Nope.
student section.
And they're not going to.
It's a lot.
And that's the end of the game, folks. 70-37, first mercy game of the year for the Wolverines. Sto-Rox will have the long drive home. And the Wolverines victorious, scoring all over the place. A couple in double digits, a couple in that 8 to 10 range. A nice showing. As much as I'm impressed by them scoring 70 points, Brad, I'm even more impressed that they held Sto-Rox to 37. Pretty good defense here tonight.
Yeah, the Wolverines outscoring 19-8 in the third quarter to outdo it again, 19 to, I believe, 8 again. So 19-8, 19-8, 38 points to just 16 in that second half. Something else by the Wolverines defense. We knew that defense was going to have to play a factor at some point, and so far it's shown. The Wolverines came into play averaging 62 points, so that number's going to go up still. They were giving up 46, 47, 48 on the year. That number's going to drop down, and this is something to be pretty good and feel comfortable about. If you are the Wolverines and Coach Dan Bradley, you're like, listen, football season just ended 2 weeks ago, but it feels like basketball has picked up where we left off. Yep. Let's get a final total here for Aaron Lake. He's going to be our MVP for the Wolverines. A quiet point total on offense, but the damage was done on the defense and offensive rebound. He finishes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's see, 14, 16. I believe he finishes with 17 total points on the night. A nice quiet 17. That'll put him for 317. And I know people were talking to me already about is there a possibility with a 1 followed by 3 zeros possible. It is very possible. He needs to average right around 16.7 points per game. And I tell you what, he's looking pretty good. Defensively, though, rebounding-wise, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. He had 16 rebounds tonight. So a 17, 16, 6 assists, 4 steals, while doing it with 1 turnover and 1 foul. Aaron Lake, have a day, MVP for the Wolverines. For Sto-Rox, we'll give credit to, I think we'll go with Nelson, number 4. Javon Nelson. He had 10 points in the first half. He was held in check in the second, but a big night for him. He had 4 steals. He had 2 rebounds and assists, but the 10 points kind of led the charge for the Vikings, who, unfortunately, they start their season with the loss. Wolverines will go to 2-1, and Wednesday night will be the next time we're in action. 6 o'clock girls basketball, 7:30 boys basketball. No JVs, but we'll be covering
Washington Prexies, and if you've watched our broadcast over the last couple of years, Coach Dan Bradley has a connection with the Washington Prexies. He graduated from there a few years back. So it's not really a homecoming if they're coming here. But I know they were glad to get that on the schedule. So, folks, with that, we'll be back on air 5 to 6 or so here on Wednesday night. We have anything else this week?
No, that's it. It's a short week this week because of the girls' game bumping up.
Moved. So sounds good. So thank you, Mr. Dave Windhorst, for running the camera tonight. And on behalf of Dave and his son, Brad Windhorst, the producer, the man with the plan, the man that knows all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.